I would now like to introduce our special guest this evening, who has made her life's work to see the transformation to right and justice. Most recently as Commissioner of the Inquiry into Missing Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls, Marion Buller. Please help me in welcoming Chief Commissioner Marion Buller.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Katie, very much. First of all, I want to acknowledge the spirits of the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, and I welcome them to join us this evening. I also want to acknowledge the special challenges and strengths experienced and shown by survivors of violence. Thank you. So I'm glad we're in a big room, because that means there's room for the spirits of all of the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, because there are a lot of them. I also acknowledge that we're on the land of Treaty 6, and I'm glad to be back on treaty territory. I know that this is homeland for so many First Nations people, Métis people, and Inuit people. I want to acknowledge the elders in the room today. Thank you. And thank you for inspiring all of us through your prayer and through your life experience that you shared with us today. It's very valuable. We're very much aware of the impatience and the frustration felt by families and organizations. We share those same feelings because there's nothing that we'd like to do more than to get the hearings underway. But we also know we have to do the hearings and our work in a thoughtful and purposeful way. Do not expect to see a traditional Western courtroom. Do not expect to see or hear a trial. Rather, expect to see and hear Indigenous people telling their own stories in their own ways, on their own terms. Use your voice. Use the one voice that Creator gave you to speak up and speak out against sexism, racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia. Zero tolerance. Just one thing. That's all I ask of you. Thank you very much for caring. Thank you very much for listening. And I'll be watching for one thing to happen from all of you. Thank you so much. It's been a real honor to be with you this evening.